Good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome to another episode of my Writer Corner. As you can tell, it's another glorious morning out on the lake. I, at this point, would live here if I could. And there's a house for sale over there, so who knows, maybe someday. It's kind of a hot mess, but you never know. Tear it down, keep one wall up. It's technically not a new build. Gotta love New York State for that one. But anyways, so yeah, I finished editing the storyline for Isadora and Glaive, and I'm 2/3 of the way through editing the storyline for Anya and Gordon, which leaves me with just Tarek and Quint and the last little bit of Anya and Gordon to get done this week. And then comes the hard copy editing, or putting it into the computer. Anyways, yeah, so super excited, especially with my new laptop, although I will probably be taking my tablet to work. I just need to tweak the case on it a little bit. My costume for Anime Fest is well on its way. I have to give in to adult peer pressure today if the weather holds. Mow the lawn, clean the kitchen, and then I'm going to be sewing the patches onto the jacket. The last one will be in later on this week, so super psyched about that. Jugaboom came in. The pins came in. Let's see what else came in this week. Oh, the gauntlet. I ordered all of this stuff for Princess Donut. That should be in by the end of the week. And, I ordered foam to make my own chistera. I figure I'm going to sew a couple of those little rings that open and close and clip together like you see on the belt loops for Renaissance costumes. I'm going to sew one on the inside front for the Jugaboom, one for the homemade chistera, and then I'm going to run a couple of hoblobbers across the back. I was talking with a fellow fangirl about it at work Friday night, Saturday morning, which was the only day this week, Saturday, that I did not hit the lake. It was a glorious feeling. I would have, except, we got done with production at just before 3 a.m. and started tear down, and I'm a good little worker drone because I'm about to be a company man as of tomorrow, so, yay, provided all goes to plan over the next 48 hours, 72 hours, because there was some drama at the end of the shift on Saturday morning, Friday night. But I don't know if there's really much that can be done because technically no harm, no foul, but that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, well on my way to just gotta grow the hair out, some more so that I can look more like Carl at the end of book 8. And editing, crap ton of editing. And then, good gravy, Ned, not next week, but the week after already is trip out to Ithaca for my cover artist's release party of her comic, which I'm so super stoked about. I'm going full on steampunk. I've already got the jewelry. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know how well that showed up, but anyways, yeah, I got a couple of screws loose. I got a couple of bolts loose. I got a D20 up here. Some gears hanging. Yesterday was an exciting day. I went with my one of my besties, the one who got me into all of this that I am doing for school. and healthcare and everything. She and I and her son all went up to Buffalo and toured this former insane asylum that is now partially a hotel, partially under renovation. It was so cool. And then we went to the art gallery. Oh, I could live there. I really could. The Masters Gallery. One day, I swear, I'm going to go to the Met. I'm going to spend forever just staring at Sunday afternoon in the park. I mean, Seurat and his pointillism, Degas, John Singer Sargent, all of them. I really could live in a gallery. And then we had lunch at a local burger joint that my evil mastermind recommended, and I have to send him a thank you because, yeah, it was an epic success. And then we went to the botanical gardens. We could have probably wandered a little bit longer, but 13-year-old was getting impatient. But we'd originally gone to the art gallery because her hubby was in a chess tournament, so we kind of were watching him. And of course I got my token souvenirs. I got a nice tote from the last exhibit that I was madly in love with, One with Eternity, and a postcard of the wave. So it's one of those shifty ones. It was so cool. And then at the botanical gardens, I got myself some really cute hexagonal beehive looking earrings. Those are still sitting in my car because got out of work at 6:30 yesterday morning, went home, showered, did my hair, got dressed, finished clearing out the back of the car, and headed out, picked them up, and went adventuring. Got back into Fredonia at 5, took my dog out for a pee, got my stuff, and went straight to work, and worked for 4.5 hours. Came back home, napped for a couple of hours, and here I am. So yeah, oh, excuse me. Gordon and Anya should be finished up Monday-ish. And then Tarek and Quint should be finished up on Tuesday. Yeah, super excited about wrapping up Corlan Sephiroth. So much going on, so much to unpack that I really can't talk about without, too many spoilers. With Gordon and Anya, though, there isn't a whole lot that I'm going to spoil. They travel most of southern Iskenderun. Theirs is relatively mellow. His uncle Laraye, the king's admiral and brother, shows up, and there's a little bit of stuff going on. Some rumblings in Morgath to the north, where the monster hordes just came from the first 3 books. What else? Yeah, so that's got some stuff going with not only Gordon but Anya, because Anya has herself an informant, a lady informant no less, and Lysandra needs to be developed more into an actual human being. But beyond that, there isn't a whole lot that needs to be tweaked with their particular storyline. A lot of exposition, a lot of character interplay. Still kicking around that idea of a standalone lake monster or lake creature story. somebody out there seems to be interested in it. So, hey, who knows? That could be a thing. This semester is barreling down on me. So, yeah, there's that. Still haven't gotten my OChem book, so I'm going to have to look into that, get onto my student account, get my crap together for that. Like I said, start being a responsible adult, because I've been kind of nerding out. Surprisingly, despite everything being off of my cell phone, I'm kind of ramping up my social media. I've been neglecting it the last couple of days. Friday, after I got off the lake, I hit a couple of stops real quick, and then I had a funeral. Man who was like a second grandfather to me had passed the week prior, and so I was there for that funeral. And then that was when after the funeral was when I got the email about being a company man. So stayed up and did all of that to try and get that squared away before I have to scramble. Got to go back in, like I said, and tweak it a little bit. Make sure all the I's are crossed and the T's are dotted and all of that happy horse hockey. Only got like 4 hours of sleep. So, yeah, and then a 3-hour power nap this morning. So, trying to stay awake because my brother has invited me over to hang with the nerd group since I took him on a tour of the family property. Pretty much have the lake to myself today, except for one lone crotchety old fart in his motorboat. And father and son, but they're land-bound, so, you know, there's that. What else? I will be including my cover artist's information in the description, so definitely go and check her out. Oh, 50 subscribers! I hit 50 freaking subscribers. I know. To all of those influencers out there, this is like nothing. 50 subscribers, woohoo. But I really haven't been pushing the social media the way that I should. And, you know, if I really want to get my stuff out there, which I kind of do. I mean, that's why I've been doing these shows for the last 2-3 years, is because I want to get my books out there. I mean, yes, I wrote them for me, but I also wrote them to be read. I want other people to know these individuals the way that I know them. And, well, maybe not as well as I know them, but it would be cool to see fan art. It would be cool to see them become a webcomic or start popping up in conventions as cosplay characters. It would be so freaking cool. I mean, it's every author's dream, let's be real, is to see their work immortalized. And, I mean, it is, yes. But I'd also love to see hard copies out there, which is honestly my next goal. Once I'm done being a responsible adult and getting shit squared away, I have every intention of starting to save up and do a select print out hard copy of Royal Tournament or King's Champion, Royal Emissary, Allies Deceit, you know, even this one, even Coralon Sephiroth, you know, just to get my stuff out there. Probably drop off copies at the local library, you know. I've got the cover art. Yeah, it looks kind of cartoony, but frickin' it's awesome. I don't care. My cover artist is amazing. It's not nearly as flashy as some of the other stuff, but I don't care. I love my cover art. I love my cover artist. I want my stuff out there. I'm selfish, I know. But I'm a writer. What do you freaking want? I'm a scientist. What do you freaking want? I'm an epic, complete, total, unmitigated nerd. I was sending on my break yesterday pictures of trees to my father and to one of my former professors because I was so happy about these trees when I saw them that I had to take pictures. All right, what do you want? I am me. I'm under no obligation to make sense to you. So, yeah, that is. And once again, thank you to everybody who subscribes to me. I think I'm going to start highlighting an influencer a week in addition to my cover artist because a lot of these people have influenced me, whether they know it or not, and I'd like to pay it forward or back. Either way, you know, I'm a niche, but 50 subscribers in, 2 years? And I got a large chunk of that over the last, 5-6 months. So yeah, I'm going to start spreading love. From now on, you will always see my cover artist's Facebook link because she's freaking amazing. I wouldn't be here without her. I wouldn't be here without a couple of other people, but they don't get the credit because most of them are putzes. But, yeah, check it out. I'm going to be out there with Way of the Fist, Coralon Zephyroth by the end of the year. That's my goal anyways. I'm hoping to have some cash in hand for my cover artist to start working on not only Coralon Zephyroth cover art, but also the series cover art. And yeah, so thank you again so much to all of you out there. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that fun, happy stuff. And once again, I'm under no obligation to make sense to you. So have a great and safe week.